Our third reading is taken from the apostolic exhortation of Pope Leo, Dilexi on love for the poor. The century of the Church's social doctrine. From Article 84. The Second Vatican Council represented a milestone in the Church's understanding of the poor in God's saving plan. Although this theme remained marginal in the preparatory documents, St. John the 23rd, in his radio message on the 11th of September 1962, a month before the opening of the Council, called attention to the issue. In his memorable words, the Church presents herself as she is and as she wishes to be, the Church of all, and in particular the Church of the poor. The intense efforts of bishops, theologians and experts concerned with the renewal of the Church, with the support of St. John the 23rd himself, gave the Council a new direction. The centrality of Christ in these considerations, both on the doctrinal and social level, would prove fundamental. Many Council Fathers supported this approach, as eloquently expressed by Cardinal Lercaro in his intervention on the 6th of December 1962. The mystery of Christ in the Church has always been, and today is, in a particular way, the mystery of Christ in the poor. He went on to say that this is not simply one of among others, but in some sense the only theme of the Council as a whole. The Archbishop of Bologna, in preparing the text for this intervention, noted the following: "This is the hour of the poor, of the millions of the poor throughout the world. This is the hour of the mystery of the Church as mother of the poor. This is the hour of the mystery of Christ, present especially in the poor." There was a growing sense of the need for a new image of the Church, one simpler and more sober, embracing the entire people of God and its presence in history. A Church more closely resembling her Lord than worldly powers, and working to foster a concrete commitment on the part of all humanity to solving the immense problem of poverty in the world. At the opening of the second session of the Council, St. Paul VI took up this concern voiced by his predecessor, namely that the Church looks with particular attention to the poor, the needy, the afflicted, the hungry, the suffering, the imprisoned, that is, she looks to all humanity that suffers and weeps. She is part of them by evangelical right. In his general audience of the 11th of November 1964, he pointed out that the poor are representatives of Christ, and compared the image of the Lord in the poor to that seen in the Pope. He affirmed this truth with these words: "The representation of Christ in the poor is universal. Every poor person reflects Christ. That of the Pope is personal. The poor man and Peter can be one in the same person, clothed in a double representation, that of poverty and that of authority. In this way, the intrinsic link between the Church and the poor was expressed symbolically and with unprecedented clarity. Here ends our third reading.
Thanks be to God.